We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Isabelle Santenac, Global Insurance Leader for EY. Isabelle, it's good to see you again. Welcome.
Thank you, Richard. Very nice to be with you.
So, we've been in a hard market for a while now. Some debate as to how that market is changing, but we've seen reinsurers tightening terms and conditions, putting up prices. How long before cedents ask whether it's still worth it?
Yeah, well, when you see the market, it's 3 years that I think all the insurance and reinsurers have been very profitable, which is good because it was after a period much more difficult. I think we can see now some softening of the market, but still not coming very preeminently. So I think that the real question is how can you differentiate yourself? How can you continue to bring value as a reinsurer to your client? We heard, a lot over the last 2 days about partnerships. So how to really develop good partnership which bring value to both cedents and reinsurers. So I think that will be key for the next months.
Do you have a sense as to what the secret of a good partnership is?
Well, a partnership is when a good partnership is where everyone has an interest and they can bring the best of on their side. And I think there are quite some good examples of partnerships currently happening.
So you mentioned there that you identified some softening in the market. What opportunities does a softening market offer to well-capitalized reinsurers?
Well, I think it's all around how do you manage your portfolio. So how do you take advantage of the softening and maybe reallocate also some capital in different ways. So the best one will have certainly advantage of being more selective, having better choice to do things. But again, I think the softening is really slowly coming. It's not obvious in all the lines of business.
So one of the things that we've been talking to people about in Monte Carlo is the role that insurers and reinsurers play, I guess, in the global economy. What role do you think there is in evangelizing the importance of a strong insurance and reinsurance industry?
Yeah. Well, Richard, I think it's useless to say that the world is very uncertain right now
Yes.
from an economic, political uncertainty, which means that the risks are everywhere. And I think the role of the insurance industry is so critical in a period of time where everything is changing and everything is unpredictable. And so I think reinsurers can bring a lot of expertise, resilience, capital also to the insurance market. And I'm convinced that the insurers and reinsurers need to be more vocal vis-à-vis the society, the government, to really demonstrate the role they have in those turbulent times. And I think they have to join forces to really demonstrate that interest and also with other players,
So events like Monte Carlo perhaps in particular, gives the industry a chance to get together and discuss the important issues. And I guess that quite high on the agenda now is AI and the role that might play in the future of insurance and reinsurance. Do you have a sense as to what that will be, maybe what the opportunities are, maybe what the threats are?
Yeah, well, of course, a lot of opportunities and threats. I think everyone is talking about AI. Everyone is piloting AI. It's still quite some time before we really see AI used at scale. We have a lot of areas like underwriting, claims, finance, support functions, marketing, where AI starts to be deployed. But again, it's more on a small scale. So opportunity is there for cost benefit, of course, but also to better manage your risks, to access more data. In terms of threats, governance is a key element. How do you ensure you use AI on an ethical way? How do you ensure your AI models do what they are supposed to do? How do you ensure you know what are the BAs, etc.? So I think for now we see everyone balancing a little bit the threat and the opportunity, and that's why it's a little bit still slow to move, but we see some acceleration on some aspects.
Okay, interesting. That's really interesting. Thank you. So one final question, Isabelle, if I may. What issues are being missed today that are going to be most important in the future?
Well, maybe it's a good segue with your last question. I think for me, talent is critical. And how do you, and we discuss that a lot with our client, how do you ensure you retain your talents, you attract new talents, and usually the new talents you want to attract, everyone wants to attract them.
Yes.
So how do you sell the insurance industry to that? There will be a lot of retirement, in the next 3-4 years. We need to have again younger people coming, and with AI also in the mix, what will be the roles of your young people tomorrow? But also, how do you adapt your current workforce to face those new challenges, those new technologies, those new ways of working? So for me, talent is absolutely critical, and I'm not sure we talk enough about it.
That's fantastic. Isabelle, thank you so much indeed for joining us. It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Richard.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.